Secretary Clinton has won the Democratic nominating process.
Bernie Sanders throws his support behind Hillary Clinton's bid for the U.S. presidency, leaving many of his backers saying he sold them out.
In 2 days, I hid 9 fake bombs.
And an undercover reporter manages to plant fake explosives on planes at Israel's Ben Gurion Airport, regarded by many as the most secure in the world. And Germany is set to boost troop numbers for the first time in decades in a major shift from its cautious post-war policy. Wherever you're tuning in from around the world, welcome to Moscow and to RT International. My name's Ewan O'Neill. Good to have your company. Our top story, Bernie Sanders has thrown his weight behind Hillary Clinton after an intense and close-fought Democrat campaign for the U.S. presidential nomination. Senator Sanders endorsed the former Secretary of State at a rally in New Hampshire on Tuesday. But while smiles and handshakes were exchanged between the pair, there is dismay and there's disappointment from some of Sanders' supporters, demonstrated particularly on social media. Well, it was bitter. Bernie Sanders and Hillary Clinton spent more than a year trading barbs over both policy and political judgment before Sanders pledged support for the Clinton ticket. RT's Caleb Maupin takes up the story for us.
After months of vilifying her,
I don't think that you are qualified if you get $15 million from Wall Street. I do question her judgment. I don't think you are qualified if you have supported virtually every disastrous trade agreement which has cost us millions of decent-paying jobs.
Sanders has abruptly changed his tune.
I intend to do everything I can to make certain she will be the next president of the United States.
Sanders supporters immediately got online after the announcement. The tweets and statuses got ugly, with lots of anger and talk of betrayal.
There were a lot of people that were watching this endorsement in complete and utter disbelief. I think there are a lot of broken hearts out there among the Bernie campaign. A lot of people who are feeling burned. People realize that, you know, that kind of the game is over and it's time to make their choices.
Another presidential hopeful, Jill Stein, has even offered Sanders her spot on the Green Party ticket as a way for him to remain in the race.
We've been offering Bernie Sanders basically to sit down and talk and to explore how we might collaborate. I could certainly work with him for all sorts of possibilities, including leading the ticket, if he truly saw the light, the green light.
Sanders' core supporters are reluctant to jump on the Clinton bandwagon.
She's a war criminal, a traitor.
Disappointed, but at the same time, I think we saw it coming. Because we knew there wasn't the money, there wasn't the push, and he was talking against big money. So I think it was going to happen.
Pretty depressed about the options we have left, to be honest.
It exposes politics for what it is. It's a dirty game. Bernie Sanders standing next to Hillary Clinton, he's standing beside the epitome of the 1%. The person who's got millions of dollars from Goldman, from Morgan Stanley, from everyone who benefited in the 2008, 2009 bailouts of the big banks. So it just becomes an absolute farce.
Sanders is going to be supporting Clinton in November, but his steadfast supporters say they're going to need a lot more convincing to follow suit. Caleb Maupin, RT, Washington, D.C.
Well, we have lots more waiting for you online on this. On RT.com, you can find the full interview with presidential candidate Jill Stein, as well as a selection of memes from Bernie Sanders' dismayed supporters.